It is symbolic that we cannot go without our children. And that is what the enemy wants. Moses, you can go and worship your God. Leave the children behind. We will not go until we are going with our children. If the children are not going with us, then what? The enemy knows that if he has gotten hold of the children, he had finished you. That's a fact. That is why leave the children behind. Go do whatever that you will do. He knows that you shall surely come back because of the love that we have for our children. He knows that. The Lord wants us to bring all of them in. In Genesis 25, verse 27 and 28. Genesis 25, verse 27 and 28. This is talking about a father called Isaac in his relation to his children. These boys, they grew. That was Esau and Jacob. And Esau was a Canaan hunter, a man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. Dwelling in tents. And Isaac the father loved Esau. Isaac the father, he loved Esau. The reason of this love is because Esau will be bringing food. So Isaac did eat Esau's food constantly, and he delights in the food. He said, because he did eat of his venison. So he's a man of hunter. A man of hunting. He goes and brings forth bush meat with soup, pepper soup. And Isaac loved it. And because of that, he had developed a special love for Esau. Please, in the case of Isaac, it was bush meat. In your case, it might be something else. But the word is telling us here that as much as Isaac loved Esau, Isaac's wife, Rebekah, she loved Jacob. So you can see right there in the house, the father has his preferred, and the mother also has her preferred. In the same house. What do you think will happen? Children, they are very sensitive. If you are going to develop partiality in the midst of your children, you might lose all of them, by the way. You might lose all of them. That is the last thing you want to do. They are so sensitive. Be careful not to bring forth any form of partiality or start showing, I love this one more than you. In the case of Isaac and Rebekah, it was very clear. Very, very clear. Maybe one of your children is smarter than the rest of them. And you are considering the other ones that are not smart as failures. Be careful. Be very careful, because there is a factor called time. And God is not stupid to be giving you children and making one smart and the others not. But it is because one might have probably academic excellencies, and the other one or others might not have. But they might have something else that you do not know. There is no child that is put here that God doesn't have a plan for that child. And if God had taken time to bring forth a plan For a child, you just have to know that it is good. Because he's a good God and everything that comes from him is all good. So don't be hasty in judging and bringing forth partiality among your children. One is not coming up as fast as the others. Or maybe one is totally standing out. But please, do not bring forth any form of division among the children. Otherwise, they will grow with that in mind, and your home shall be fire. Fire. The children are not in agreement. It will catch you up at the time that you don't have the strength to control it. So for Isaac, pepper soup. For you, it might be something else that you have seen in one of the child, or you have seen in some of the children, and probably one does not have anything, and you wonder if this one is from you or of you. So every time that this one, and he knows that your love to him is not like the other one or the others. And just growing down in confidence. Growing down in confidence. Mommy doesn't love me. Daddy hates me.